Imo State is pushing for a major administrative change. The state government is calling for a constitutional amendment to allow the creation of more local government areas. Now, Governor Hope Uzodimma says the goal is to bring government closer to the people. He argues that new, smaller local councils would improve governance and resource contribution and distribution in remote communities. Currently, the state has 27 local government areas. However, the move faces significant hurdles as it requires approval from the National Assembly. Critics of the plan argue that the focus should be on strengthening existing local governments rather than creating new ones that would increase costs. Well, for a chat about the constitutional amendment proposal to create additional local government areas in the state, Patrice Akwara joins us now from our Abuja studios. Thank you so much for joining us this afternoon, Patrice. Thanks for joining us on Newsday.
Thank you. Good afternoon. Thank you, Hawa.
Well, according to the Constitution, Section 8, subsection 3 of it, it sets out 4 critical requirements for creating new local government areas within Nigeria. And it also involves the State House of Assembly, the local government councils, a referendum, and a final resolution by the State Assembly. Now, in your legal opinion, which of these 4 steps creates the largest hurdle, political obstacle in achieving any new local government status?
Yeah, thank you very much. Yes, essentially getting the members of the National Assembly to sign off on it, on your agitation, might be the one that will create the most obstacle, because the other ones are the ones you will have to do for yourself, because ordinarily the particular area advocating for additional local governments would have satisfied all these other constitutional requirements. But the thing is, it's not just about creating additional, it's not just about the one that will cause more obstacles or, give more problem to satisfy. These are constitutional requirements, and these constitutional requirements are conditio sine qua non towards creating any local government from any part of the country. Nigeria operates a constitution that is, before you amend it, it has to go through various stages. It's not an easy process to amend Nigeria's constitution. So, but what is paramount is that anybody coming up wanting to have additional local government created from his area, or you want any section of the constitution to be amended, you must have to satisfy the constitutional requirements precedent to the creation of whatever section you want or amendment of any section you want. So we from Ngobala local government area, desirous of the creation of 3 additional local governments from our area, we are well aware of all these constitutional steps, these constitutional requirements precedent to, so we've satisfied them. About 3 weeks ago at the public hearing, we presented our advocacy plan and all the information that we've gathered that will aid the members of the National Assembly Committee for Constitutional Amendment to decide in our favor. So that is essentially how we have addressed our minds to ensure that we satisfy the constitutional threshold for the creation of additional local government from Ngobala. Yes.
Okay, so what are the concerns, and challenges associated with creating new local government areas in Imo State, and how can these concerns be addressed to ensure smooth governance and development?
Some of the problems that are agitating or that makes us to agitate for some of the concerns that makes us to agitate for additional local government to be created from the existing Ngokbala local government is because of lack of proper government attention to our area. Ngokbala, if I will give you a background information, prelude to the creation of local governments in Nigeria, we had what we called county councils. And county council, Ngokbala was a county council on its own from that Owerri axis, or Imo East, as it is now being redesignated and called. We had what we call Mbike County Council. We also have what we call Mbauku Ikedu County Council. We also have what we call Mbaise County Council. So when General Olusegun Obasanjo, who was the then head of state of Nigeria, started the local government creation in 1976, the local government reform, these these county councils I just listed were en bloc, were formed, or rather formed one Owerri local government area with headquarters in Umuneke in the present Ngokbala local government area. So successively, these blocks, Owerri now has 3 local government areas: Owerri North, Owerri West, and Owerri Municipal. Mbise now has 3. Ezinihite, Ahiazu, and Abombise. Mbuku, I mentioned Owerri, is actually Mbike, now called Owerri. Then Mbuku has 2, Ikeduru and Mbitoli. It is only Ngokbala that was formerly a county council pre-1976 that is still having only 1 local government. And apart from Ohaji Egbema local government area, Ngokbala is the next in terms of landmass in the whole of Imo State. And in the whole of Nigeria, Ngokbala is the 3rd largest, apart from the northern local government areas that, like Niger State, that is all the local governments in Niger State, and in some, but down south here, then down south here, Ngokbala is the largest. Then you talk of population. Part of the criteria for creating additional local government, you have to satisfy some cardinal requirements like population, economic viability, landmass, and all whatnot. Ngokbala had a historic marginalization. You can't believe it that in 1992, Ngokbala's population was designated at 135,000 population. Then in 2006, Ngokbala's population was just added, let me use that word, just added 23,000. This defies the United Nations 28% population increase for that time, that is for that period of years. And our people cried blue mother. We even have I have the cases here. We had to even go to the Census Tribunal to present our case. And all of a sudden everything was done. How can a local government that has more in population than these other county councils, has more in terms of landmass, be now undercounted in such a manner that we are now, even in terms of federal constituency, we are now being joined with Abombise. Abombise is just a fraction from Mbise County Council. So
yes, Barrister.
It shows a historic, a legendary type of marginalization. Well, so that's why our people are agitating and advocating for 3 additional local governments.
Well, we apologize. We have to cut the interview short. Thank you so much for joining us, Patrice Akwara, here on Newsday.